I'll be back with that story after this message.
Hey guys, Mac here with WhoopSaaS, and we have made it to the bottom of the marketing funnel, finally. Now we can, after this video, we can get into the fun stuff. But I want to make sure we give you a rough overview, at the very least, of what that marketing funnel looks like. The engine, the machine that churns out these marketing qualified leads and allows us to get to sales qualified opportunities that we can start to track and measure and forecast with. So, bottom of the funnel. We went through top of the funnel, messaging and positioning. The learners that are in the awareness stage here. We went through the middle of the funnel, which is content creation, engagement, and more educating, but then possibly mixing both letting the inbound engine take place, so to where we get people on the inbound self-selecting. Here at the bottom of the funnel, we're going to go through that, but also start to blend in perhaps some business development or market development outbound tasks as well. So it continues on, but here we're at the most consumption of a potential buyer of a marketing qualified lead happens when they start to do these things, when they fill out a contact form on a website or a subdomain to see a demo, when they fill out a contact form to set up a free trial. And we spoke about that. If you're focused on the SMB and these lighter touch sales environment, a free trial that's auto provisions rather, and has a lot of self-service, self-support things built into the UX, that's great for that as well. If you're more upmarket or in enterprise, you may not want to just throw the keys to them in a free trial. It probably won't make sense. You may want to actually offer a guided tour. That's one example. The other one is a quote. And by the way, these are in order from what I've seen subjectively be the most popular and most effective. Quotes, some people offer that. Hey, fill this out, we'll give you a quote. Or some sort of a consultative engagement where we're helping them, again, validate what they believe they've learned or what they think they know or what they think they've seen in your product, hence the fact they're now self-selecting and reaching out, and they want to interact with us now. So hopefully that all makes sense. Again, we're going to consider these guys buyers now. They're starting to get into the buying mode, into that motion. So these are HubSpot borrowed terms. I love them. Tofu, mofu, bofu. They're kind of fun to say. I like things that are fun to say, like WhoopSaaS. They use, I think they call them decision. I didn't like decision. I think that's a little misleading. They may not be ready to decide on your product. They might be ready to decide to validate and interact. But I like the term courting. They're making an agreement to now interact with you, get together, kind of flirt with you a bit, explore further. So buyers that are in courting mode, this is BoFu. And the real fun stuff is coming next. That's when we now get to talk about tofu, mofu, bofu. And then I'm going to take you through a whiteboard session that talks about the business development functions here of, if you remember the acronyms I was tossing around earlier, LMC, developing a lead maturation criteria, and both from an inbound marketing source lead as well as from an outbound sales source lead, what some examples of lead maturation criteria, LMC, looks like to ensure that you've got the best filter, one that doesn't slow down the conversion percentage from here into your pipeline, but one that definitely creates quality sales qualified opportunities, so you're not throwing too much over the fence to your sales reps and forecasting against stuff that might have yield lower conversion rates. I'm down to have a conversation if you are, so feel free to reach out. Thanks, guys.